Welcome to our video today. We're diving into the wacky and wormy world of How to Eat Fried Worms, a novel by Thomas Rockwell. This quirky title might have you scratching your head, but it's a classic piece of children's literature that has been tickling the funny bones of readers since its publication in 1973. It's all about pushing boundaries, challenging norms, and yes, eating worms. Let me introduce you to our main characters. We have Billy, the daring protagonist, who isn't afraid to take on a challenge. Then there's Tom, Billy's loyal friend who is always ready for an adventure. We also meet Alan and Joe, the antagonists of the story, always ready with a new scheme to test Billy's resolve. This peculiar tale of bravery, friendship, and worm cuisine is sure to leave you intrigued. Now, let's see what this book is all about, shall we? Imagine a bet that could change your summer vacation completely. Billy, our protagonist, is in exactly that situation. In the heat of a summer afternoon, Billy finds himself in a peculiar predicament. He's dared by Alan, the school bully, to eat 15 worms in 15 days. If he succeeds, he wins a shiny $50. If he fails, he faces the ridicule of his peers. With a brave heart and a strong stomach, Billy accepts the challenge. His first worm-eating experience is, as you might expect, not exactly delightful. Imagine slurping spaghetti, but instead of pasta, it's a squirming, dirt-covered worm. But Billy is determined and, with the encouragement of his friends, he swallows his disgust along with the worm. But eating the worms isn't the only challenge Billy faces. He must also stomach the various ways his friends prepare the worms. One day, he's served a worm sandwich, the next a worm soup. There's worm pie, worm pancakes, even worm spaghetti. Each day brings a new culinary horror, and each day Billy rises to the challenge. However, as the days pass, Billy's resolve starts to waver. The worms are taking a toll on his stomach, and Alan isn't making things any easier. He taunts Billy, tries to sabotage him, and even tries to make the worms as gross as possible. But Billy isn't one to back down easily. He faces each challenge head-on, showing a strength of character that's truly admirable. But things take a turn when Billy falls ill. He's unable to eat worms for a few days, putting the bet at risk. His friends rally around him, trying to come up with a solution. In a surprising twist, Billy's little sister steps up to the plate and, well, you'll have to read the book to find out what happens next. So, you see, a simple bet can lead to a whirlwind of events. But what's the point of all these wormy adventures? Behind the worm-eating antics, Rockwell's novel carries some important themes and messages. One of the most prominent themes is courage. The protagonist, Billy, dares to take on a challenge that would make many of us squirm with discomfort. By eating 15 worms in 15 days, he shows us that courage is not just about facing fears, but also about pushing through them, no matter how unpleasant they may be. Next, we have friendship. Throughout the story, Billy's friends play a crucial role. They support him, cheer him on, and even cook the worms in a variety of ways to make the challenge more bearable. Even though they have their moments of doubt, their bond remains strong. This highlights the importance of having friends who will stick by you through thick and thin. Then there's the theme of keeping one's word. This is a big one in the book. Billy makes a bet and sticks to it, even when things get tough. He doesn't back out or try to cheat his way out of it. He stays true to his word, showing us the importance of integrity and honesty. It's a lesson that reminds us that our word is our bond, and once given, it should be honored no matter the circumstances. These themes are woven into the plot through the characters and their actions. Billy's courage is seen in his determination to complete the bet, his friendships are spotlighted through the support he receives, and his integrity shines through his commitment to keeping his word. Throughout the story, Rockwell shows us how these themes play out in real life. He uses the characters' actions and experiences to demonstrate the importance of these values. This not only makes the story more engaging, but it also helps us understand the deeper messages behind it. So, beneath the surface, How to Eat Fried Worms isn't just about a crazy bet. It's about courage, friendship, and integrity. You might think, why should I read a book about eating worms? But there's more to it than just the worms. First off, the humor in this book is enough to keep anyone entertained. It's full of hilarious situations that will have you laughing out loud. The characters are relatable, especially for younger readers. They're just ordinary kids dealing with a not-so-ordinary bet. This makes the story feel real and engaging, despite its gross-out concept. But it's not all just about the laughs. This book turns the idea of eating worms into a fun and engaging story that will keep you hooked from start to finish. It's a wild ride that's sure to leave you wanting more. Moreover, How to Eat Fried Worms is filled with valuable life lessons. It teaches the importance of standing up to bullies, being true to your word, and facing your fears, no matter how icky they might be. In the end, How to Eat Fried Worms is a fun, engaging, and meaningful read, even if it does make you squirm a bit. So that's How to Eat Fried Worms in a nutshell. We've journeyed through this quirky tale that takes us into the life of a young boy named Billy, who accepts a dare that spins his life into an entertaining whirlwind. We've met an array of characters, each one unique and vital to the story's progression. We've explored the plot, an unusual but intriguing narrative that keeps us on the edge of our seats, wondering whether Billy will indeed eat those 15 worms and win the bet. We've delved into the themes that include friendship, bravery, and the lengths to which we might go to prove ourselves. We've also discussed why you should read this book. It's funny, it's engaging, and it's a great reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary adventures can be found in the most ordinary places. Thank you for joining us on this wormy adventure. Until next time, keep exploring the world of books.